Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are leaving this wonderful city of Madrid and heading over to the equally majestic and magical city of Lisbon in Portugal. Flying with Air Portugal, or also known as TAP, in their very special A321 long-range NEO aircraft. This is a very short flight of just 1 hour in a fantastic plane. It's in the afternoon here in Madrid. We are checking in for this flight to Lisbon, and as usual with all Star Alliance airlines, there is of course a special desk for the business class premium flyer. This flight is rather special because on this aircraft the business class product is a lie flat private pod deal, as they use this aircraft on their long range New York flights. So of course I am very much looking forward to the experience, this new lie flat trans-Europe flight, which I hope would stay, but I doubt it very much. Madrid Barajas airport is kind of quiet today and the sun is shining outside. It's a beautiful day to fly. Walking around the airport, it doesn't seem to be that many people inside as yet, but it's still quite early. What is nice about this airport is the many huge arrival and departure screens in place so that passengers are clear on what is going on. And this I love, which is a W.H. Smith Spanish version inside the airport terminal. Lots of British chocolate to be had, which I think is great. Of course, a quick stop at the Salas VIP lounge should be in order just to compare with the Barcelona one, which is very good, and I have been to many times. This one seems to get busy. It's also open 24 hours. Once through to the lounge, I helped myself to some food which is on offer, and this particular lounge has a lot of options, especially for hot foods. This stew was delicious. The lounge is quite long and wide and had lots of seating options to get comfortable, though it did seem rather packed. Some great runway views of the lounge. This Air Europa flight uses this airport as a hub, and you can see many of their planes parked here. We go to explore the food bar with all the different hot and cold foods on offer. They had a good choice of refrigerated puddings, desserts and cakes. Some more of the runway and gated areas of the airport. Once we had enough of the lounge, we walk around a bit more until we need to get to the plane. The airport, though sometimes confusing to navigate, does have a lot of restaurants if we don't want to or don't have the ability to use the lounge. Again, some more Air Europa planes. They seem to be everywhere here because of course they are a huge airline here in Spain. We are now walking towards the gated area for our flight on TAP. As you can see, the airport is still not that busy, which makes the journey even better. Here is a first look at our Airbus A321 NEO just getting into park and drop off some passengers arriving from Lisbon. It is a beautiful plane and TAP has done a fantastic job at this business class cabin. I just wish they were all like this and that other airlines in Europe would do the same as a standard. Just getting parked up here and ready hopefully for us to board soon. In the background, you can see an AMC plane, which is a charter airline from Egypt. Here we are now walking down the jet bridge towards the plane. Priority boarding was quick and easy. First look here with a side view of the pods. Look how nice and clean it is, and the size is amazing. The TV screen for the IFE system is amazing, and leg space is fantastic, very comfortable. This oversized side table is great for storage and putting items on, along with this magazine rack at the side of the seat for reading materials. On the other side of the pod is the reading light and electronic jacks for phones, laptops, and notice also the crossover seat belt. And then onto the other side with another oversized table, and essentially makes this a throne seat type pod. This storage compartment was convenient for passports, books, and headphones. The seat materials was nice fabric and faux leather, and again with this crossover type seat belt for safety. It was a wide, comfortable seat, and for this short flight definitely a treat, and could see how this would be utilised for the long haul operations, as has a very much feel of a wide-bodied business class cabin. The IFE screen was quite good size, and the safety video was colourful and funky, lots of energy. A little plane spotting here is an Air France plane from Paris. And a Lufthansa plane here and a SkyTeam aircraft. Taxi on the runway was quite quick and standard and such a lovely sunny day outside, and a couple of airlines here I've never heard of or seen before. Pre-position now for takeoff. And off we go, nice and smooth without any problems. Some great views of the Spanish Peninsula and the surrounding countryside. So literally this flight is just under an hour, it's so super fast. The in-flight atlas or in-flight map is of great quality and pinpoints where the plane is located for the journey. So time to try out the tray table, which is to the side of the pod and the seat, and yes, it was not easy to get out. I struggled, as you will see. So it did take me 2 times to get it right. To come out and then down and across, it was a little cumbersome to say the least. Once I got it situated, it was not so bad. It's a good sized table. And even for this less than 1 hour flight, TAP gave some great catering. Half a sandwich with some fruit and a juice drink and coffee. I thought this was really good, especially comparing this to the quality of Iberia breakfast on short flights, which isn't very good at all. So after eating the small sandwich, it's time to reflect and assess the flight, which I have to say I have really enjoyed. It's definitely one of the best TAP flights I've done also. I'd like to mention to subscribe if you'd like to see some more of these flight reviews. A small cup of tasteless coffee before we land. I always like to try out the coffee to see if it is any good, which in this case it was not, but I do like the design of the cup and the shape of the saucer. It's very modern. Here the legroom was great, could stretch out, though the foot space was a bit on the small size and could be impeding turning around a bit, but I have size 11 feet, so my feet are very big, so for me this wasn't much space. We are now over Portuguese airspace and it looks marvellous. Here is the coast of Portugal before we make our final approach into Lisbon Airport. Great views and a great flight. Even on this flight map, it shows our turn into the approach. The airport here is very close to the city, and this can be seen in the approach towards our landing. Some great views of the city before we land. And here we are. Welcome to Lisbon, the capital of Portugal. Well, this was a treat of a flight, and I have to say the lie flat pod intra-European is very good. It's very much unheard of, and this is for sure an upgrade on TAP's part, and would love to see much more of this. Some plane spotting here, which is mostly TAP planes parked up as this is their main hub. We get the bus out of the plane to the terminal, so we get some good views of some more planes to see. Here is a TAP one. Lots of TAP planes. And here's a Turkish one from Istanbul. Well, welcome to Lisbon. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more and have a great day.